Good luck with your chicken quesadilla. Not chicken quesadilla. Why did I say chicken quesadilla?
Oh no.
Your quesadilla.
I've rethought that. I'm gonna make something else. I'm gonna make some grits.
All right, so apparently, Tyler and I have to we had to sync it up or something. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what's the next step. What's the next step? I said stepped. Oh, I plan to. There's nothing. There's no other way.
Kind of like Tyler Bluntman. That's funny. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
What's up, man? So you wanted to debate abortion, huh?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this first, and I'm not going to insult you while I'm on this live. I don't do that.
Okay.
So why do you want to debate abortion? Haven't you always said that men shouldn't debate this?
That was my premise, but then I realized that with the latest Texas abortion bans and with the fact that a town near me recently has banned abortion, I can no longer just sit by and say, well, this is something that men should not talk on or that I should not debate. So then I made a video where I asked women if it was okay if I, as a pro-choice man, debated pro-life men and pro-life people, well, mainly pro-life men, on this topic. And
What they
basically
say?
every single comment was yes, please do, et cetera, et cetera. Men don't listen to us. Maybe they'll listen to other men, stuff like that.
Okay, hey, that's fair. That is fair. So okay, so here's what it is. Abortion is a philosophical debate. So when you say you don't want to get into morality, there's really no way to get around that. The only thing that we really need to agree on, and we kind of talked about it offline, was if generally speaking, because I know that there are certain circumstances that we could come up with, but generally speaking, should it be illegal to kill another human person? Now, you said no, you just don't consider the embryo to be a human person. So I think that's why you're okay with it. Am I following? Is that right?
Yeah. I don't consider embryos to be full-fledged, actual, they are more the potential to become a human than they are to be a actual human. Like a fetus is not a person. It's the potential to become a person.
When do you believe you become a person?
I believe the fetus becomes an actual person once it reaches a certain stage of development, which is why in many cases, in many states, unless there is a harm to the mother, late-term abortion is late-term abortion is basically illegal unless there is harm to the mother in having the pregnancy or in giving birth.
Well, that's not exactly true, because if what you're saying harm is physical, that's not how they define it. When you're talking about, they actually say for the health of the mother, and the health of the mother is
the health of the mother is if the mother would die giving birth.
Well, hold on. Let me finish. So it's not actually just that. So that's one of the things. You're not wrong. But it also extends to other things like financial health, like mental health, right? Those things aren't physical. So so it's more than just physical damage. It's also mental and all these other things. But that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. So
why is that
I want to know well, because it's irrelevant to me, because I never said that. Well, hold on. I'm finishing. Hold on. I'm telling you. So you were arguing against third trimester. I never brought up third trimester at all. So it's irrelevant to me.
But your whole idea is banning okay, hold on. So you said it's irrelevant because of third trimester. Let me ask, why is that irrelevant to you?
No, it's irrelevant because you were arguing against a position I never made. I never brought up third trimester. I never brought that up. You brought that up.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I believe it should be illegal. I believe it should be illegal from first trimester. So third trimester, I mean, I never brought that up. That wasn't an argument.
Yeah, I know you never brought that up, but I was just explaining some of my reasoning as to why, because you asked me when would I consider it to be a person, and I said, well, by the
Mhm.
time we consider it to be like an actual person, at that point, the abortion procedure, late term abortion, is outlawed anyway, unless there are certain circumstances. Unless
Okay,
there are
so are you
certain
saying?
circumstances. Um,
Okay, so are you saying that you're a person in the third trimester?
I'd say that it could be argued that like it's developed to the point where it can become a person, yes, to where it once it to where it's a person, yes. But my
Okay,
thing is
so what sort
my
of
whole stance on abortion is not necessarily the morality issue, because see, here's the thing. Let me ask you this. You said that I don't understand the pro life I don't understand the pro life stance. What by your
correct?
definition is the pro life stance? Because I looked it up, and pro life. You also made a video about this when you're in your first account, where you said that pro life is simply just being against abortion. When somebody said that
Yes,
pro lifers are pro forced birth. So what is your idea? Keeping in mind what you the video that you've made before, what is your
sure.
idea of um of pro life?
Sure. So it is being anti-abortion, but you can't be anti-abortion without uh, being without saying that there should be like legal consequences for all those involved. Because if you are saying that you are anti-abortion, you're anti-abortion because you believe it is the killing or the unjust
Okay,
killing
so
of
even
an
so
innocent. Hold on, hold on,
so
hold on. You let me finish. Let
okay,
me finish.
continue.
You believe you believe that it is the unjust, you in general, not you personally. We believe that it is the unjust killing of an innocent person, right? Which should qualify as murder. I understand it doesn't now, but it should qualify as murder. So because of that, you would have to, as a pro-lifer, you would have to be for the illegalization of it and to charge all those involved with accomplice to murder or murder itself if you're the doctor. So when you said earlier in the in our chat, you were like, well, you're for lowering abortion. And so yes, we want to lower abortion, but that's not the only thing. We want to make it illegal. Just because something
Yeah.
goes down, that's good, but that doesn't mean that if
So
if
you want to
if
make
if
it.
you if you said that abortion, well, hold on. If you said that abortion, because I saw you use this, which it's not even true, but I don't even care. Like if you say that, well, when abortion is legal, there are less abortions.
I never
And
said that.
even if that,
I never
well,
said
you said that I'm sorry, you said that it doesn't go down. I'll rephrase. That's what you said.
that.
So it has to either stay the same or go down. It has to be one or the other.
What I said was that no. What I specifically stated was that when abortion, you're changing what I said, and that's not what happened. I said that when abortion is made illegal, it doesn't actually do anything to lower the abortion rate.
That's what I just said.
That is something that pro-lifers advocate for, that make that we need to protect the unborn, and that in order to do that, we need to lower abortion, not lower abortion rate. We need to just ban abortion entirely.
We need to
But
protect their
there's
rights. We need to
data.
give them equal protection.
What do you say? Make it
We need to
illegal.
give
Okay,
them equal.
make it legal, but
Well, hold on.
making
No,
it
I
illegal,
said we need to give them equal protection under the law.
equal protection. Okay, equal protection under the law. And basically,
Yes.
also what you said earlier was make it illegal, right? You want to make abortion illegal. You want abortion to be outlawed, right?
Yes.
Making
Absolutely.
abortion illegal doesn't. That's the thing, though. Banning and making abortion illegal, like I've said, and like many other sources will tell you from a simple Google search, that doing that doesn't actually doesn't actually bring about what you want to bring about, the lower abortion rates and the protection of the unborn.
That's
Because
what
think
I
about
just that's what I just said. Your position was, Monty, and you just corrected me, and I said that you're just saying the same thing what I just said.
no, what you said was something. You said that when abortion is legal, abortion rates go down or something. That's what you said. But and you said that
That's
that's what I
yes.
said.
That's what you
That's
just
not what
said.
I said. Huh?
Okay. Either way, either way, I'm gonna move
You're
past it.
trying to say that
But
you're trying to say that that basically that's just what I said in different terms, but that's
yes,
not it. That's not it. What I specifically said was that banning abortion does not make abortion rates go down. That does not necessarily mean that when abortion rates are legal, that makes them go. That when abortion is legal, that it makes abortion rates go down. That's not what that those two things. That's not the same thing.
okay. So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that my whole thing about the pro life stance is that it's performative and basically pointless, because the thing is, women are gonna get abortions regardless of whether it's
Some.
legal or illegal. But see, my thing is, and this is what I was trying to say in my debate with Minder earlier, was that if you make abortion illegal, women are still going to get it. Women are still going to get them, right? But your whole stance is protecting the unborn. My thing is, the unborn are not protected even if abortion is illegal because the mother's still going to do it. And in this case, she's going to kill both herself and the baby. But your whole
Okay.
stance, the whole pro life stance is protecting the unborn. Banning abortions doesn't protect the unborn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And your whole
Okay.
idea of
So
giving someone
let me know when you're finished. I'll respond.
giving people consequences, giving consequences to those involved, that's just advocating for the controlling of people. It's not advocating to actually it's not advocating to actually, lower abortion. There's other
Mm-hmm.
things, there's better things to be done to lower abortion rates and to actually protect the unborn than just saying, all right, abortion's illegal, you can't do it, and here is a consequence if you do go ahead and get abortions. Like there's many
All right.
other
Can I
things that
respond?
go ahead.
Okay. So what you're saying is that so is your position, because based on everything you just said, I would have to come to this conclusion. Is your position that crime, specifically like let's say like more serious crimes like murder, rape, pedophilia, things like that, do you believe that they should not have legal consequences?
Yeah, they should have legal consequences, but see, the
All right,
thing,
well, hold on,
hold on.
hold on.
No,
You
the
just
thing
talked
is,
for a while. You
you're
just
not
talked for a while.
understanding what I'm saying. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Hold on, Monty,
And
Monty. You
okay,
just spoke for like 3 minutes, bro. Let me get a couple things in here.
go ahead.
Okay, so you do believe that serious crimes should have legal consequences.
Yes.
Okay, and that each individual, right? Each individual should be equally protected under the law, right?
Um, yeah, each
Like if
living in
somebody
this.
if somebody if somebody if somebody murdered me, like there should be if we knew who the murderer was, like they should be tried and charged and all that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you believe that, but let's say, and Minder actually brought this up in your debate. So if we said that by making murder legal, if I could show you definitively through whatever data, I could show you that, hey, look, if we make murder legal, that it would lower all murders. Should we make murder legal?
I mean, there's no data that is suggesting that, but
I understand that.
no, we shouldn't
It's
make
just a thought
murder legal.
experiment. It's just a thought experiment.
No, you said should we make murder legal? If
Yeah, if I could show you again, this it's not true. I'm just giving you a
Yeah,
hypothetical.
I know.
But if I
But
could
the thing
show
is
you,
that
if I could show you,
but the thing is that it's
hold on. Or go ahead. I'm
you're
sorry.
arguing a hypothetical that's just not true though. That's the thing.
No. But this is the point. This is the point. I'm using it to test your logical consistency. I'm trying to see like how you come up with what you believe in. So you said that abortion, if we make abortion illegal, it doesn't lower abortions. That's what you said. And
Right.
I don't
See,
even care if that's true or not. I don't even care if that's true or not.
but you
So
should.
so so
But no, you should because see, and this is where I get
no
where we
no I
get
don't
the
care to my
idea that you guys
argument. No,
want to
Monty,
control
Monty,
women
Monty.
because
Monty, that doesn't matter to my argument, is what I'm saying. Right? I'm not saying I
but
don't care if abortion's lower. I'm saying it doesn't matter to my argument. That's what I'm saying. That's
so
why I
what
can give that to you.
so your argument so what is your argument that we should just what exactly is your argument that
Well, hold on.
abortion
So
is
this is what I'm okay. So hold on. Don't skirt by this. This is what I'm saying. If you're saying that you're like Tyler, well, if you make abortion illegal, it's not going to lower abortion. It's just going to make abortion more unsafe and so on and so forth. It's not actually protecting the unborn. So I'm giving you a parallel where I'm saying, okay, let's say that that's true. So if we said that murder or rape or whatever type of heinous crime you want to go with, let's say that by making this crime, murder or rape or whatever, if we made it legal, that let's say that it didn't. It didn't actually raise murder or rape. Or I can even go further. Let's say it actually lowered rape or murder if we made it illegal. Or I'm sorry, if we made it legal. You said, well, no, we shouldn't make it legal because it's still wrong, right?
right, but the thing is
Okay,
I don't believe that
that's what
none
I'm
of us
saying
who
when
are
it comes to
pro-choice
abortion.
believe that abortion is wrong. And the thing that you don't understand here is that the pro-life stance in and of itself is not logically it's not being logically consistent. That's my thing. You
How is it
guys say
not?
that
How
you
is it
want
not?
to protect the unborn, right? But
You
I've
want to give them
already
equal
proven to you,
protections
and
under
there's
the law.
many things that have proven that banning abortions does not actually do anything to really protect the unborn. But that's your whole stance, is protecting the unborn. But it doesn't
Monty,
do
Monty,
anything to protect the unborn. All it
Monty,
does is,
Monty,
anything, it leads to more death. Because the thing is
Monty.
that you can't tell a woman you can't tell a woman what she can and cannot do with her body. If she decides, she can decide, hey, I don't consent to giving birth or sacrificing myself for this child. She doesn't have to in that case. Because her body
Hold on. You're
autonomy.
going off into body autonomy. We haven't got there yet. We
I
haven't
mean
got there yet. So
that's part of abortion. So I mean,
no, I understand, but we're kind of still stuck on this for a
okay,
second.
let me ask you
So
this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you
Monty, you keep talking and you won't let
this.
me
Okay,
talk, bro.
you
Come
know what?
on, man.
Go ahead. Continue. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the point that I'm making. This is why I'm saying that your objection is irrelevant and it's overcome. You were saying that because if you make abortion illegal, it doesn't lower abortions. I gave you a scenario. It was like, look, if I could show you that by making that by having
Right.
murder be illegal, it doesn't actually lower murders. You still said, well,
But the
hey,
thing is,
we should still
see,
keep it.
here's the
We
thing.
should
Here's the
still keep it
disconnect.
illegal.
You think
Hold
abortion
on.
is
Did you or did you not say that?
did I not say what? Sorry, did I
Did
not?
you or did you not say that if I could show you that by that murder being illegal doesn't actually do anything, it doesn't actually lower murders, should we make murder legal?
No, we shouldn't make murder legal. But again, that's
Why?
something
Why?
that,
You haven't answered me.
because
Why?
that's something that we have decided as a society is something that is morally that is morally wrong. But the thing is, we as a
Killing another
society
person.
have not decided that an abortion is morally wrong because we don't view it as murder. That's the thing. We don't view it
I
as murder.
understand. I
And
understand. I
even
understand
if
your I
you could
understand your objection.
argue, even if you could argue that it was murder, that's irrelevant to the fact that her body is not your personal incubator. That's the thing. It's not it's not your
No,
personal.
that's fine. Monty, I understand what you're saying. You want to move on to this other piece, and I understand that. What I'm
No,
telling you, I'm not telling you.
I'm still with
Hold on.
you.
Okay, so hold on. So what I'm saying is me overcoming this objection, I'm not saying it debunks the pro-choice stance. I'm just saying it debunks your point that it doesn't matter if it's legal or it doesn't matter to your point to where it's like, well, even if it was illegal, it's not going to, or even if it was, yeah, even if it was illegal, well, abortion still wouldn't go down, so you still shouldn't advocate for it. I'm telling you that doesn't matter because it's still unequivocally wrong. Now, that being
Fine,
said,
fine. All right. You know what? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and continue down. I want to entertain that argument. You said that we should argue morally. So you're stating that um we should argue against abortion morally, right? That's what you're saying. That
yeah,
just
it should be
because so
illegal
what you're saying is that just because it doesn't lower the rate doesn't mean that we should not continue to argue against it morally, right?
against the legality of it, but yes.
Okay, against the legality. Okay,
It
so
doesn't mean that
you don't
what you
actually
said was
want
right.
to
It's just
lower. So you don't actually. So let me get this straight. So you don't actually want to lower the abortion rates at all.
I never said that. Obviously, I want to lower it, but I want to make it. I want to abolish it.
You want to
I want to
abolish
make
it
it. I want to make it. I want to make it
and
illegal.
you think that this is like the Patrick meme with his ID. So you think that by lower the by you think that by banning abortions, right? That's what you want abortion to be outlawed
Yeah.
to protect the unborn, right?
Yeah.
But
To give
again,
them
what I've
equal
said,
protection
this
under the
will
law. Yeah.
probably be the 10th time I've said this now, probably the 20th time I've said this in the past week. That doesn't work. That doesn't that we there's data and studies that show that that doesn't work. That's the
Hold
thing.
on. So hold on. Hold on. But
So
but but
my
but
point is
Monty,
that
Monty,
you
Monty,
arguing
Monty,
against it and arguing morality wise is pointless and irrelevant because it doesn't do
Monty,
anything to the situation.
Monty. I not only have I already overcome your objection here multiple times, but Minder overcame your objection
Okay.
also. It's the same
Okay.
thing. Again. All you're saying, the only thing that you're saying, I literally, you already answered my question. If I told you that, look, do you advocate here? I'll ask you plain and simple. Do you advocate against women being raped?
Yes, I advocate against women being raped. Yes.
That's wrong, right? It's heinous thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but I could show you right here through data, hypothetically, I could show you through here, right through data, that if we made rape legal, completely legal, right, that it would actually lower
Okay,
total
but the
rapes,
difference between
meaning
my
less.
and your
Let
data
me
is that I
finish.
can
Let me
actually
finish.
find
Let me
data to
finish.
back up what I'm
Let
saying.
me finish. Let me finish.
Okay,
That
go
it
ahead.
would lower total rapes, meaning that less women would be raped in this country if we made it legal. You would still, would you, should we make rape legal?
No, because you're arguing. You're arguing. In your idea,
That's
no, no, no. In
the
you and
point I'm
Miner's
making. That's the
ideology,
point I'm
in you
making.
and Miner's ideology, a person like a
You are the
fetus,
Patrick.
something
You are
that
the
can't
Patrick
even
meme here, not me.
something that can't even feel pain or even acknowledge its own existence, is the same as a fully fledged adult that gets out of bed every day, goes to work, takes care of other
That's not
people.
what's being compared.
That is
That's not what's
literally
being
what you're
compared. That's not what's
comparing.
being compared.
That is literally what you're.
No, no,
Tyler,
no,
do you not
no, no, Monty,
understand
Monty.
your own
This is why I've said
argument?
Monty. This is why I've said that you don't have the capacity to understand what I'm saying.
No, it's not. I'm
So
comparing. You're
so
saying
I'm
there's
not comparing
a disconnect with you.
Monty. Let me speak. What
You're trying
I'm
to put a
comparing is
star-shaped.
you're
You're
still
trying to put a
talking. You're
star-shape in a
still talking.
square-shaped hole or a
Monty,
circle-shaped hole. It's not
you're
working.
still talking, buddy. You're
Go
still
ahead. Go
talking.
ahead. Go ahead.
What
Go ahead.
I am comparing your logic. That's what I'm comparing. You don't understand that I'm comparing your logic. I don't know how to make that any clearer to you, but we can go ahead and move past this because I think this is a dead issue. So
That's
that
fine.
being said, that being said, so you said that you still don't think that it's a person, but you haven't told me what makes a person a person. You said, oh well, a third trimester kind of sounds good.
So subjectively, well, so the thing about personhood is that personhood basically is object. But you can say this about any situation. Personhood is sorry, excuse me. Personhood to um is up to the, how do I say this? So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. This will help me a little better. Why do you think a fetus is a person? Or what do you
I think
consider?
that you're a person
What
of
do you
conception.
consider to be personhood? Do you just consider someone being alive to be personhood?
I consider them as a zygote to be deserving of personhood. Yeah.
What makes them? What? No. What? Well, no. You're arguing that fetuses should have personhood, right? That's what you're arguing.
We should grant them the right to personhood. Yeah.
The right person. What makes you? What? Why do you think we should grant them the right to personhood?
Because it's the most logically consistent answer. I don't believe
Why?
that any
Why is it
other.
logically consistent though? Why is it logically
Sure.
consistent? But
So every sure because every any type of milestone that you could come up with, whether you want to say consciousness or heartbeat or growing a limb or growing whatever, all of these things are completely arbitrary, right? It's just all part of a human's developmental process to reach adulthood and actually to die one day, right? So the only
so
thing
all of that is.
that
Continue, continue.
hold on, I'm not finished.
Go ahead, go
So
ahead.
the logical explanation was that we would have to begin at the very beginning of that new life's start, which would be a zygote. So it just makes the most logical sense.
It makes the most logical sense.
Yeah, because everything is arbitrary, right? So for instance, like we go from like a zygote to an embryo to a fetus to a neonate to an adolescent. All of these different things, they're just different milestones in our own developmental process. Like look, like we don't even stop these biological advancements outside the womb, like or inside the womb. Like even you don't even go through meiosis until you go through puberty when you're like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old. So the only thing that makes logical sense is that we start from the very beginning of that organism's life, which would be conception.
So because
Anything
they've
else is
been
illogical.
conceived, so because they've been conceived, so simply because that they've just been like conceived, they should be given right to personhood. That is what you think.
No, I didn't say because they've been conceived. I said because that is the beginning of their life.
That is the
It's the
beginning. That is
beginning
the
of that new
beginning,
organism's. Yeah, it's the beginning of that organism's life.
and that is why it should be just granted personhood. That is what you think, right?
because that makes the most logical sense, because every other milestone is arbitrary. Yes. Can you tell me? So tell me, and I've asked you, and you've dodged me. So what milestone? Because you're saying that there is a milestone. So what milestone in a human's developmental process, in a human organism's developmental process, do you believe gives you the right to personhood, deserving of the right to life?
I would say, well, my whole thing is that's kind of irrelevant to my original argument, because my argument is always just going to be her body, her choice. So the argument of whether or not, of when they give personhood is
okay. So hold on. So what you're saying is that if you're saying that your core argument is basically bodily autonomy, right? So if you're saying that your core argument is bodily autonomy, it doesn't actually matter to you if it's a person or not, right? That's what you said, right?
It's both.
So you said
I'm asking you to clarify your position. You said that it doesn't matter to your position?
Yeah, it doesn't, whether or not, well, personhood technically really, in my honest to God opinion, doesn't really matter, because again, if the mother just decides that she decides that it's best for her to just cut off her resources, then she can do that, because it's her body. She can do
Understood.
that.
I completely understand. The reason why I'm asking you that is because then we can just skip personhood, and I can go right to your my body, my choice argument. But you would have to grant me. I'm going to argue as if it is a person. I'm not trying to argue in bad faith, but it shouldn't matter to you because you said it doesn't matter. So I should be able to argue that it's a person, right?
I mean, you can argue that it's a person, but again, like I said, that's irrelevant to the argument at hand, because
I get it. I get it. That's the point. Okay. So you want to talk about my body, my choice. When I argue against this, I'm going to argue as if the fetus or the embryo or whatever is a person. It's not bad faith, because you said that it doesn't matter if it's a person or not. So do you grant me that?
well, I mean, I believe science actually tells us that a fetus is not a person.
Well, it doesn't. Like it's a philosophical term, but that doesn't matter too. I'm asking you personally.
Pretty sure it does.
I'm asking you personally. It doesn't. I'm asking you personally. So do you grant me that it's a person in the scope of the argument of my body, my choice?
In the scope of the argument of no.
Okay, then we have to stay on personhood then. You just literally, Monty. You just said that it doesn't matter if it's a person or not.
Personhood is irrelevant. In and of itself is irrelevant. Right.
Bro, you talking about Patrick memeing, bro. Hold on. I'm trying to be like, okay. So what you said is that personhood is irrelevant to your argument, right?
Yes, it's irrelevant to my argument, because the thing is,
I don't care why. I already know why. I understand your position. So you said it doesn't matter if it's a person or not. I'm asking you so that we can have a discussion on if she should have that right or not. I'm going to argue as if it is a person. So you're okay with that, right? Because it shouldn't matter to you.
You can argue that it's a person, but go right ahead. I don't think it is, and it's irrelevant to my argument. But continue. Go ahead.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead.
Cool. Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and move forward. So my body, my choice. What exactly does that mean to you?
It means that my body, my choice means that the mother can decide whether or not she wants to continue to give her resources and literally sacrifice herself to something else, or the thing in her body, and also B, she can decide whether or not she consents to giving birth to that child, or to that potential child.
Okay. Do you believe that if you force another person to be dependent on your body, that you should still have that right?
That you should still have that right? No, I don't believe that you should still have that right. But I also I saw your debate with Bosch, and political mind are trying to use against me as well. I don't see it as necessarily being forced upon you, being forced into that fetus, whatever, being forced into dependency. If anything,
understood.
If anything, you can take this. I'm not going to go there. I don't want to go into religion. But
no, that's fine. Can I respond?
If anything, hold on a second. if anything, because the mother gave the fetus the ability to have life, she can then thus
Mhm.
take it away. And it is well within her right to do so if it literally cannot survive without her, cannot survive or basically cannot survive outside of her. She has the ability
Okay.
and she has the right to take that away because she is the reason that fetus is alive. She has the ability to take that away. So no, she doesn't. She's not
Okay, but
obligated to do so.
hold on. But you're going back and forth between two separate arguments. You keep going back to fetus, but you said it doesn't matter if it's a person or not. So I'm arguing if it is a person. So so just to be clear, I just want to make sure I summarize your argument. Correct me if I'm
Okay.
wrong. I'm not trying to
Okay.
comment you.
Hey, babe, can you
So
bring me a drink,
is
please?
what you're saying
Continue. I'm sorry.
is what you're saying. Okay. Is what you're saying that if you did believe that it was that the mother did force a person to be dependent on her body, that you would then be against it?
Thank you. Um, but the thing is, I don't believe it's forced though. That's the
I
thing.
know, I know you don't. I know you don't. I'm not saying that you do. I'm asking you if this is the objection that I have to overcome to where you would say, okay, if I could convince you that it was forcing that life to be dependent on her, would you then concede and say, okay, well, maybe I'm wrong and maybe this isn't
Yeah,
right?
but I can't. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think
Okay.
you're going to be able to convince me that it's force.
Okay, that's fine. So
And the thing is,
when we're talking
let me say
about
this. Let me say this before you continue.
okay.
Even if you want to say that it's force, it is yet again another irrelevance to this topic because again, like I stated,
You just said it was relevant.
she gives the she gives the fetus, the embryo, the baby, whatever you want to call this thing. She gives it life by allowing it to basically sap her of her own resources.
Hmm.
Um, to sap her. Sorry, she
But
is allowed.
Eli. Basically, what I'm saying, because look. So like, if I could hook like your body up to me, unbeknownst to you, you were sleeping. If I could hook your body up to me, and it forced you to be reliant on my body for survival, should I have the legal right to sever
No,
that connection
You didn't
if
make
it
me.
killed you?
You didn't make me. My mother did. And when I was in the womb,
Hold
my
on,
mother
I'm
can
not talking about
decide
that. I'm just
if she
talking
no
about in this.
longer.
Hold on, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in this hypothetical. You agree that I shouldn't be able
But
to
the thing
just
is, you're trying to say
remove that
hypothetical. If you're
dependency.
going to use a hypothetical argument, use something that is actually like even remotely comparable. That's not remotely
It
comparable
is
because
comparable.
it's not just that it's an argument in a way that is disingenuous and in bad faith because the fetus is not it's not just like the mother went outside one day and was like, let me grab this right here and hook it up to me and it's now like, let me hook
I
this
didn't
tree
say she
up.
did. I didn't say she
It's
did.
that it was literally made inside of her and she can decide whether or not she
Okay. All
can
right.
continue to grow
Okay. Okay,
by
Monty.
by this logic.
Okay, Monty. So we're just gonna go into force because you don't believe that the mother forced that life into dependency, right?
How are we going to go into force if I don't believe that? But go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm asking you a question. You don't believe that she forced that life into dependency, right?
No, I believe she made it.
So she did force that life into a state of dependency?
No, it's just that she made it, and because she made it, it just so happens to depend on her. Because of the circumstances she made it, and it's also growing within her body. It's not
You're
necessarily.
literally just saying that she made it dependent on her. That's what you're saying.
What'd you say?
You're saying that she made it dependent on her. She forced that life to be dependent on her body, right?
Not necessarily forced it to depend on her. It's just the way. It's just the way things. It's just the way um. It's just the way nature happens, the way nature plays out, basically.
Sure. I agree. I mean, that's a biological process. I agree. But she's responsible. Okay, we're not talking about rape cases. So in the over 99% where she,
Well,
voluntarily
but
did this.
technically,
Hold
based
on,
on
Monty. Let me finish, please. Please let me finish. You're saying that it's a natural biological process. I am not saying that it's not a natural biological process, but I am saying that she initiated that process, right? If there was a button and you press the button and then it
don't use
starts
this.
a natural biological process. Hold on, this is very simple to understand. If there's a button and you don't have to push the button, but you decide to push it anyway, knowing that it will start a biological chain of events, you're responsible for that biological chain of events, right?
I mean, yeah, you could say that she's responsible, but that doesn't mean that she has to
Okay.
continue to that she has to continue to be responsible.
Why?
Because simply put, she doesn't have to. She
No,
simply
but you already
she
agree with
does
me.
not have
But
to.
hold on. Hold on. You already agree. So wait
It's
a minute.
that
So what?
simple. It's that simple of an argument. She just doesn't have to.
No, it's not. It's not. So
But it
what
is.
you said, because
She
you
literally
said
does
multiple things
not.
here.
She literally does not.
Monty, can you stop interrupting me, please, man?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So what you have said is you have said that, okay, you've conceded that the mother did force that life to be dependent on her, right?
I didn't concede that. I never conceded that
Okay,
point.
so you're saying, okay, so why don't you think that she forced that life to be dependent on her?
Say it one more time.
Why do you not think that she did not force, or I'm sorry, why do you think that she did not force that life to be dependent on her?
So the reason why I don't think that she forced that life to be dependent on her is because, well, you could argue, even if you argue, okay, so like I said before, like before we even got into this, the argument of force is irrelevant to the debate in and of itself, to this topic in and of itself, because it's just that there's nothing that says that she has to continue to allow that thing to be to
No, but you did say that. But you no, that's not true. You actually did say that because you said that if somebody forces another person to be dependent on your body, they cannot remove that dependency if it's going to result in your death. You already said that. You agreed with me, right? So that's why it
I
isn't.
said that in the case of a scenario that you brought up of you, for
Yes.
some odd reason, me hooking myself up to you, which would never happen for first off, but me hooking myself up to you, but that's not, or you hooking me, no, you said you hooked me up to you while I was
Yeah.
sleeping.
Against your consent. Against your consent. Yeah.
Yeah, against my consent. But the thing is that the fetus is not in a position to consent, nor to consent or deny
Agreed.
consent.
Agreed. I agree.
It's never at its
Hold on.
cognitive level to where it can.
Monty.
It's never at the cognitive level to where it can or cannot to where it can or cannot consent. That's the thing. It's never at that level.
Monty, if you do not have the cognitive ability to consent or not consent, you understand that just means you don't consent.
I mean, you don't consent, but at the same,
It's against your consent. If you
but
don't
but
have
it's
the
also not
ability to
for.
consent,
But it's neither in favor or against consent because you just don't have the
no,
fetus
that's not
never
how
has the
consent works, bro.
developmental option to do that.
No, Monty, that's not how consent works. You can either consent to something or you can't consent. There's no gray area here.
Right, but the thing is, the fetus is never at the
Did not
biological.
consent.
Oh my god! So I'm guessing. So based off of you, like I'm guessing a fetus should just be able to drive a car, all kind of shit, right? Because
Hold on. Don't start red herrings. Don't start red herrings. So check it out. So
no, I'm
you
just saying
said
that's like your logic. Because the thing is, the fetus. My thing is, the fetus is never at the developmental ability. Is never at the developmental ability to um consent or
consent.
not
I
consent.
already
So
agreed with you.
you're
We
just gonna go
agreed.
ahead and just go ahead and say that, oh yeah, the fetus consents to living because it's there. That's your
No,
argument basically.
Monty. That's not what I said. What I'm saying is that the fetus did not consent, right? It did. So because it didn't consent, what the mother did was against
But it never
or
gave
was
consent. I mean,
without.
it never.
Hold, Monty,
It
can you
can't give or
please
deny
let me
consent.
fucking talk, bro? Monty, can you please let me talk, bro? Please. So what I am saying is that the mother force that life to be dependent on her against that new person's, or you could say fetus or zygote or whatever, against their consent. So then I then analogized it. I said, look, Monty, if I hook you up to me and force you to be reliant on me against your consent, should I have the right to remove that dependency if it results in your death?
That's a false comparison. That is a
That's
blatant
not a
false
false.
comparison.
You don't know what a false
It is.
comparison is.
That's a false comparison because I can
How is
actually
it? How is it?
consent.
Tell me how it is. Please tell me how it
Because
is.
I can actually consent to you hooking me up or not at any
No,
point.
this is against your consent. I just said it was against your consent.
Yes, but the thing is, the fetus is never. I don't know how you don't understand this. The fetus is never at the ability
Bro,
to consent.
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard not to insult you, bro. I'm trying so hard not
I mean,
to insult you.
you can
So
insult me all you want. It's not going to help you win this
this
argument at all. So go ahead and
I've
insult
already
me.
won. I've already won. You've already memed yourself. So look, Monty. Did she or did she not force that life to be dependent on her body? Yes or no?
Like I said before, it's irrelevant to whether or not it's force.
Okay, so let's give you some definitions of force. Let's go with Oxford. To achieve or bring about something through coercion or effort. We can go with Cambridge. To make something happen. We can go with Merriam-Webster. To make or cause.
The same argument against Bosch, but okay.
Does well, then you probably should have fucking learned. So does that meet the qualifications for force?
Through coercion or
did she bring about, did the mother, through her conscious and voluntary action, bring about the conclusion of pregnancy?
Yeah.
Okay, so then definitionally, she forced that life into being, correct?
By your definition, by your
definition.
Not your definition, but by your argument, yeah, she would force, since sex takes effort. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, by textbook definition. Okay, now, all I said was bring that life into being. Now, immediately, this is a question. Immediately, once that life, let's say that she's pregnant at conception. Let's just say that. So we consider them pregnant at conception. So immediately upon conception, upon that new life, is that new life then dependent on her body for survival?
Yes, it is. It is dependent on her body.
Okay. So then if she forced that life into being, right? And then subsequently that life is completely dependent on her body immediately, she then forced that life to be dependent on her body. Do you get that now?
Sure, go ahead. For the sake of your argument, yeah, I want to see the
end. Finally.
I'm only saying this to see the end of your argument because you won't budge from it, but continue.
Hold on. Do you disagree?
Do I disagree? Like I said, it's in the total span of the abortion debate and the abortion argument, whether or not it's force is completely irrelevant. But continue.
Monty, explain to me how it's irrelevant. I'm gonna lay out a couple of things for you, just so we recap. You said originally that when you're talking about my body, my choice, and your whole argument, it doesn't actually matter if you consider that fetus to be a person.
Let me ask you a question.
Holy fuck, bro! Like, you never let me finish.
I mean, go ahead and finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish, and I have a question.
Okay, all right. So what you said was that you don't care if the fetus is considered a person or not, right?
I don't consider it to be a person. I've said this like.
I understand that, but you said it doesn't matter to your argument.
No, it does not.
Okay, so that's why I am analogizing it to a person. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a person or not, because you said it doesn't defeat your argument, right?
Right.
Okay, so then when I said you now just agreed that a mother did, through her conscious action, as long as she wasn't sexually assaulted, that she did force that life to be dependent on her body. I also gave you an analogy to where if I force another person to be dependent on my body, I cannot kill them, and you agreed. I don't know. So by your own deductive reasoning, Monty, you would have to agree that what she is doing is wrong if that fetus is considered a person. Actually, just it doesn't even matter. Like, it completely overcomes your argument because you said it doesn't matter if it's a person or not. That's it. I'm done.
So, okay, let me ask you this. Let me go and
Do you
ask you.
understand what I said?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
I'm just gonna
understand that you just got debunked?
no, because again, like I said, that was not the point of my argument. Okay, let me ask you this. So my thing is this: you're once again trying to argue the morality of the issue, and I have stated numerous times that the morality of the issue is next to pointless in actually bringing about the change that the pro-lifers want to bring about. Because you guys think that banning abortion, right? Banning abortion is going to lower the abortion rate, right? And
No,
protect the
Monty,
unborn.
Monty, Monty, Monty. You're now lying. You're not even straw
How
manning.
am
You are
I
lying.
lying? Oh my God.
I told. First of
Listen,
all,
listen,
hold on.
listen.
I'm
Hold on.
responding to you.
On
I'm
God, how am
responding
I
to you.
lying? My fiance is in the other room and she has heard this entire debate. And I can almost
I don't
guarantee
care.
you,
I don't
I can
care.
almost
I don't care. I
guarantee
don't
you
care.
that because of the fact that this is her body
Monty,
that we're debating, she has been listening
Monty,
closely as
Monty,
fuck to this shit,
Monty,
okay?
Monty. What I said, and I've said this multiple times, you keep trying to generalize me with all pro-lifers. You're not arguing against all pro-lifers. You're arguing against me. I already told you that it doesn't matter
But you
if
said that
by
you're
making
pro-life,
it,
right?
oh my God, it doesn't matter if you make abortion, if your argument is that if you make abortion illegal, that it won't lower abortions. I told you that that doesn't matter to my argument. I said that multiple times.
So, okay, let me ask you, before I completely go into my multiple other points, what
There are
is
no other points. I've already
no, there are
debunked your
many other
stance,
points,
bro.
but what is
This is why I told you I didn't want to do this, because you
your
don't
argument?
understand.
So
You
what
don't
is
have the capacity to understand.
Tyler? What is your argument? What is your argument here? Is your argument that your what is your entire argument on this issue?
On abortion?
Yeah, what is your argument? I mean, this will be like the
Yeah,
third time I'm asking this question, but what is your argument? Fourth.
I've already given you my argument. I've already told you, right? So one, I subscribe to you being a person at conception. Two, killing innocent persons in the general sense should be, or I'm sorry, you are a person at conception. Two, all human persons have an equal right to life. Three, you cannot force a person to be dependent on your body and then remove that dependency if it's going to result in their death. That should qualify as murder. And four, this is specifically to parents, or more specifically to legal guardians. You have a duty, a legal requirement to feed, shelter, and provide reasonable care for your children. That's my argument. That is why abortion should be illegal.
Okay. So I'm not even going to get
You've
into the
and
things that I've already repeated.
you've already conceded on my third one anyway, so it
No,
doesn't
no,
matter.
no,
So
no. I
that's my core
literally
argument.
I have yet to concede any single point to you. All I've done is said, for the sake of your argument,
You
yes,
unknowingly
that's all I've
conceded.
said. That is not me conceding your point. That is me
No,
just
no, no,
letting
no,
you
no.
say what you want to say.
I'm not saying. I'm
Hold on.
not saying. I'm not saying that.
Let me ask you this. Let
Okay.
me ask you this. If
Okay.
you want to protect the unborn, and if you want to lower abortion rates, and if you want to lower abortion rates, despite the fact that you just dismissed the fact that I've said
We've
multiple
already
times
gone
that
into that. I've already
no,
debunked
no,
this.
no, we
We've
really
already
haven't.
talked about this.
So, what would you like to see things such as universal health care and
That's a
minimum
red
wage
herring.
be
That's a
liberal?
complete red. That
And
is
that
a
is not a
complete
red
red
herring,
herring
Tyler.
too.
If you think
That
that's a
is.
red
You don't
herring,
know what a red herring
that shows
means,
how much you don't understand about this issue. That
Monty.
shows how
Monty,
much
what's a
you
red
don't
herring?
understand. That
Monty,
shows how
what
much
is a
you
red
don't
herring?
understand. And that is not a red herring.
What's a red herring?
Because the thing is, because
What
a
is
red
I'm
herring
asking you. What's a
is
red
an
herring?
intentionally set up argument that is to that basically like disguised God. I know this definition. A red herring is basically a distraction argument. That's basically what a red herring is. It's a distraction argument in a sense, right?
That's fair.
So
That's
my
good
thing
enough. That's good
is
enough.
that if you my whole you have your argument and then I have my argument. And my argument is banning abortions because your argument is ban abortions. That is your argument. My argument is that doesn't work. This is now the 5th time I have said this. And it's honestly hilarious. My thing is if you actually want to lower abortion rates, let's actually put the things in place that have been proven and that have data behind them that is shown that yes, these are the things that lower abortion rates. That
Monty,
is my entire
Monty,
argument. That's what I've been trying to say here.
Monty,
That's what I was trying
Monty,
to say in this mind earlier. But you guys, for some
Monty.
reason, don't want to hear that.
No, no. It's not that we don't want to hear it. It's that you don't understand that it's irrelevant to the argument. And
It
both
is
myself.
no, it's
Hold
not
on,
irrelevant
bro.
because here's the
Hold
thing.
on. Let me
Regardless of whether
talk.
you make it
Let me.
legal or illegal, it's still going to
Oh my God. I
because the
legitimately let you
women.
talk and you do not let me speak, bro.
Oh, dude, you have not let me speak hardly. You've given your argument. It's my turn now. I got the floor now, dog. I got the floor now. Let's go. We can wrap this up real quick. I got the floor now. All right. My thing
Do you
is,
feel big? Do you
huh?
feel big?
Do
Do
I
you
feel
feel
big?
big?
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
5'4". I'm never gonna feel big in my entire life.
So check it out. Got
No,
that
no.
Napoleon complex. All right, check it out.
My
So look.
Napoleon, dude. What are you? Now
So
you want
look.
to my
Look.
Napoleon? Can I just
Yo.
present my argument, please? Can I just present my
Hold
argument?
up. You just gave me your argument. You just rambled
No,
for like 6 or
I
7
have
minutes.
more. I have more arguments. I'm
Well,
not a
hold
one.
on. Monty. Can we attack it one objection at a time instead of you throwing 20 at me?
Say it one time.
Okay.
You said I've
So
thrown
what?
20 at you.
Instead of throwing multiple objections, how about we focus one at a time?
We're focusing on one. The thing is, we can focus on one at a time, but the thing is, abortion and bringing and protecting the unborn, all that stuff. It's much bigger than just ban abortion. It's so much bigger than that. And for some reason,
No.
pro-lifers don't understand that it's so much that's so much bigger
No.
than just banning abortion.
No.
Because, like I said,
No.
if you argue, if you argue for banning abortions, and you think that that's going to work, right? Banning abortions, you think that's going to work, right?
Do I think it's going to work? Yeah, but it doesn't
But it's
matter
not
to my
going to.
argument.
That's the thing. Done.
It doesn't.
The
I
thing is,
just
it's not
told you.
going to work. It's not
It
going
doesn't
to.
matter to my argument. It
Yes, it
doesn't matter
does.
to my
Oh my God.
argument.
Yes, it
No,
does.
it doesn't. Monty. Can I please reply now without you interrupting me?
Shoot.
Okay. What I've said multiple times now, is that it does not matter. And I gave you a very completely analogous situation. I told you that when you're talking about making abortion legal or illegal, and you're saying, well, if you make abortion illegal, then it's not going to lower abortions. I told you it doesn't matter to my argument because abortion is
Because
still
your argument is that you want to
deontologically.
control women. That's your argument.
Oh my fucking God, bro. Can you
That's your
please
argument.
let me finish, man? I'm begging you, please, man. So it doesn't matter because abortion is still deontologically wrong because it's the killing of an innocent person. I then gave you the scenario. I said, Monty, if I showed you in this hypothetical that through data that if we made rape completely legal, that it would actually lower total rapes, should we make rape legal? And you said no, absolutely not. That is the point. That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't
Comparing.
matter to me. So hold on. It doesn't matter, even if you could show me that by making abortion legal, you could even say that all abortions go down, right? I'm telling you, it doesn't matter to the argument because it is still deontologically wrong and should be illegal. That's what I'm saying.
You think
I
it's
don't know
wrong,
how to make that
but
any
the thing is,
simpler.
so many other people don't think. So many other people, mainly women, don't think it's wrong. And you know why women don't think it's wrong?
I
Because
don't
it's
care.
their
I don't
bodies.
care.
You
I
should,
don't care
because
if
that's
they think
what we're
it's wrong.
arguing here. And because you should, because that's what we're arguing here. Because women are the ones who have to bring the child into the world, so you should care. If your
You're
whole thing
just
is
appealing to
preserving the world,
emotion. That has
but
nothing
see,
to do with
what
the
your
argument. It has
argument is
nothing to do with
told
the
me for
argument, bro.
the entire time is that you don't actually care. You just want to control women. That is what your argument boils down to.
Now you're straw manning me.
No,
So
I'm not.
so
No,
the
I'm
amount.
not.
Oh my goodness. Yes, you are. Monty. Through the clips that not only Political Minder has, that now I have, you have conceded on like every single point. The only point that you have that I didn't even hold on. The only point that you have that I never even engaged with was when you talk about things like healthcare, because it has nothing to do with my argument.
Yes, it does.
That's a red herring.
Yes, it does. Because if you want to lower abortion, let's actually do the things and put in place things that will lower abortion.
Bro, Monty, this is why I said that you look. If you want to go ahead and debate racism and you debate all these other things, I would say maybe go that route. You don't understand this topic, because every single you don't even understand when your objection is being overcome. So that's why
because
I said
it's not
was
literally
a waste of time,
in this debate.
because you don't even understand when you're being debunked.
Gave you things. I said, sure, go ahead, just for the sake so that you could be quiet.
Ooh, look at that! You see that shit? That was pretty cool. I had some glasses. Did you see the glasses?
Yeah, I saw the glasses.
I didn't put that on there. I don't know how they came on. That's pretty cool.
Anyways, my thing is that if you care about babies, and if you actually care about them,
stop appealing to emotion. Stop appealing to emotion.
Huh?
Stop appealing to emotion. Stop appealing to somebody. Oh, that's what it was. Hold on. Somebody gave me a donation, and then it puts the glasses on your eyes.
Stop appealing to
I said stop appealing to emotion. I said stop appealing to emotion and attack my argument.
Stop appealing to. I'm not appealing to emotion. I'm not appealing to emotion at all. I'm thinking logically here, because
you're not.
What does 1 + 1 equal? That equals 2, right?
12. It must equal 12.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, so
Monty.
I'm arguing that 1 + 1. You're saying that 1 + 1 equals 12, but I'm telling you 1 + 1 equals 2.
I'm fucking with you. Look.
I know you're fucking with me, but I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to explain what all is going on here. Okay.
I already understand your argument. You don't understand mine. That's the problem.
Because your argument, I do understand it. It's just that I understand that your argument is virtually pointless and doesn't actually achieve the outcome that you want to achieve, unless your outcome is controlling women.
This is the
that's what you're out. That's what
this is the Monty. You legitimate. Do you understand what utilitarianism is? Like that philosophical framework. Do you understand like what that ethical framework is? It's okay if you don't. I'm not trying to say you're dumb because you don't. I'm just asking you.
No, I don't understand.
Okay. So you're like arguing from a utilitarian standpoint, right? So you're basically saying that what we need to do is we need to do things that will lower total abortions, right? For the best outcome, right?
Right.
For all society, for the best outcome for all society, right? Because totally in the numbers, what you're saying your way is going to lower more, right?
Yes. If anything, I'm arguing for you in the sense because pro-lifers.
Okay. But here's what I'm saying. You're arguing from a utilitarian standpoint. I am arguing from a deontological standpoint that it doesn't even matter if what you're saying lowers total abortions. It is still deontologically wrong to kill an innocent child. Unborn child, or kill that innocent life. Whatever you want to say, it is still deontologically wrong. That should never be illegal ever. Even if by making it legal that less happen, it doesn't matter to the argument that it should still be wrong. The same way that we should not make rape legal.
Okay, so your argument.
Even if we could hold on. Even if we could show that by making rape legal, that total rapes would go down. It doesn't matter. It should still remain illegal.
So your argument is just that it should be illegal. That's your argument, right? Is that it just should be illegal?
It is deontologically wrong. Yes, killing an innocent person that you forced to become dependent on your body should be illegal, which you actually agree with.
So you don't think... So wouldn't you want to... But I've told you that making it illegal doesn't do anything to fix the situation.
Oh my God, bro!
So what you're telling me is that you just want to control women. That is what you're telling me.
I'm done.
No.
Legitimately, I'm done. I can't explain this to you an eighth time. I can't do that. I can't. I don't want to.
I get it. I get it. You just want to control women. That's all this boils down to. That's what this boils down to.
Don't get it.
I get it completely.
look, man. Hey, check this out. I appreciate you wanting to have this conversation.
I mean,
You
I'm
are
not done. I have
unequivocally
many other
wrong.
arguments. I have many. I have so many other arguments.
You are done. I promise you
I'm
that you
not
are
though.
done.
I'm not though. I have so many other arguments I could talk to you and Mike that I didn't get to in either of these discussions. But
Monty, your points have been debunked not just by myself, but by Minder as well. This is why I told you that this is such a pointless discussion with you, because you don't understand when your argument is overcome. I don't know how to. I can't make this any clearer for you.
So, but what I'm saying is that I don't think. So are you just willfully just ignoring? Are you just willfully ignoring
Yo, Monty, real quick, I have a question for you. How many people in your life?
134.
Dude, I have 530 people here. I don't know where they came from.
Yeah, you have 530 people because you also have technically your following is more than quadruple
No,
mine.
I don't. I have less than 10,000 followers.
Yeah, but originally, you still have a lot of very
Yeah, but these aren't my people. These
are
yeah,
two
these aren't my people. These are pro-choices.
Our followings are two completely different people. I've already come to the idea that, or come to the realization that you are predominantly followed by 12-year-old trolls. Meanwhile, I
How
am
do you prove that?
I am followed predominantly
How do
by
you prove that? How do you come to that conclusion?
by the people that comment on on um on my videos whenever I have interacted with you. The majority of the people that come over and say stupid shit
They
are
must just be
stuff,
12-year-olds, right?
Are
Right. If they disagree, they must be 12-year-olds, or if they troll, they must be 12-year-olds.
No, it's
So
also
yeah.
that I also go to their pages, I see what they post, I've seen them. The majority of the people that are on
Dude, I got a bunch of people in my chat right now saying they're 22, 25, 45, 35. Is my followers, bro. Come on, man. So anyway, so check it out. So
wait, let's actually get back
Monty, there's
on track.
nothing left. There's nothing left
There
that
is
I have to say.
there is though.
No, Monty. There is nothing left that I have to say to you on this topic, and mainly because one, I already debunked your arguments, and we'll show you that as soon as I start posting these.
How can you debunk my argument if I literally just gave it to you?
Or second, or whatever. But and also,
so can you say that you broke down my house?
You don't understand.
Broke down my door if I let you in? That's literally what happened here. You're saying that you broke down my door when I opened it for you. I let you come in.
No. I just said that I just debunked your argument. That's all I'm saying.
But
multiple points.
You didn't. What was my argument?
You don't.
What was my What was the argument that you debunked? What was the argument?
Monty.
What was the argument that you? No. Answer my question. No. Tyler. What was the argument that you debunked? What was the argument?
Did a mother force that life to become dependent on her? Yes or no?
That was not my argument.
Did she force them to become dependent?
Answer my question, Tyler.
Did she force them? I'm asking you a question.
For the love of all of the fetuses that I would gladly eat in front of you. What was my argument? What was my argument, Tyler? What was my argument? You don't know, do you? You don't know, do you?
Your argument, I'm answering you. Your argument was that not.
Was that what?
And conceded and said that
I can't hear you. You're breaking up. What was my argument?
Originally said. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go. I can't hear you. You are completely mute. All right, I think I can. Go ahead. I can't hear you. Are you faking this shit? Yo, TikTok didn't like your argument so much they shut you up, bro. That's hilarious. TikTok didn't like your argument. Can anybody else in the chat hear him? Because I can. Okay, anyways. So I'm gonna assume based off of the TikTok gods that they don't like your argument so much they decided to shut you off. So I mean I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Oh, this is funny. This is hilarious. So my argument is wait. Here we go. What is
If
it?
you
And
can hear me, you can hear me.
you oh I oh oh oh.
They can hear me.
So try to say something now. This is Tyler right now. So I mean I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened here. Somebody's like crying. Ah. Oh man. Yo, I don't even think I know my own argument at this point. Like I'm dazed. Like
I done follow him. I done fell on my own banana peel and shit. Like, that's how I feel right now. Ow! Oh man, it's sarcasm by the way. Sarcasm. I didn't even, again, like just like the debate with Minor earlier, I didn't even get to make like all of the points that I wanted to make. But okay, and Tyler's gonna upload his clips to his to his TikTok page and whatever, and swear that he wanted some shit. But like, oh my god, this is I'm just mad. I'm actually kind of mad because wait, do I have demon voice? Oh shit, I have